Yes. I was reading this article about this substitute teacher. Yes. 632 Americans answered school districts' early morning calls to take this daunting task. Yes. Could you get me every substitute teacher for the last 40 years? Yes. I'd like to know their actual identity. Now, this guy, somewhat interesting substitute going to school with 1,000 kids. Yes. I'm happy that he was a substitute teacher because he's written some books that they would say violate the YouTube guidelines. Yes. Could be spam. Poach. Might have lost his email address. Now, if a book can get published, yes, and that had, let me see here, six schools, another name, for example, Plums officers, right, so and so, box matches. What's his name again? Nicholas and Baker, undercover in the classroom. Just reading about this, they have all these different acronyms in school. The SMILE, yes. The fast math, the SMART goals. Could you get me these acronyms in the actual school districts of the United States? A proliferation of packaged pedagogical tools and rubrics in testimony not merely to churn out reform interventions, but also to an enduring absence of actual reading or much focused academic work of any kind. Seems share a vacacious handout. Then the school-issued iPads provide portals to the websites BrainPop, Quizlet, and Edmodo. Edmondo or Edmodo? Yes. Could you get me all of those school IP addresses for every portal of every student in this great nation? Now, put away, the kids forgot their passwords to online accounts or locked out for other reasons? Yes. Seems that teachers are having all kinds of different tests that they can give to all of those that are in schools. Yes, yes, yes. But he seemed to be of the, well, mindset, right? I don't know if it's an opinion necessarily, but that schools are really fucking over students when it involves the actual education that they need to receive. Now, is it possible that as a nation we could be over testing? Yes. Mhm. We could be utilizing unnecessary internet resources. Oh, not terribly poor, but hardly rich school district when driving distance home from Maine. Why a writer of novels so raunchy that he's earned a reputation of highbrow pornographer didn't get any further vetting? Imagine the texted, oh my gods, and weeping laughter emojis after Baker students dipped into his notorious 1990 novel Vox. An account of a man and a woman having phone sex on a pay-per-minute chat line. Guy runs into trouble xeroxing his penis for a coworker he's trying to seduce. Oh, the pre-sexting inconvenience. Now, why an author would write a 700-page plus book and want to be a substitute teacher so as to teach students, you would think that a certain amount of writing is involved in writing a novel. I mean, just the thought of it, even though it's highbrow pornography, might have been quite the thinker when you think about it. I know a lot of these substitute teachers, they're all novel writers. They're all mathematicians. They're great PhD scientists. But even the concept, right, of somebody writing something, having it published, yes, and then involving the use of the word penis and Xeroxing in the same sentence causes you to wonder exactly who the fuck is this?